Shelby and Terence Crutcher.
Tomorrow marks 1 year since the confrontation that changed both their lives.
2 Works for You reporter Ashley Holt met with Terence Crutcher's family to talk about the last year and how they're moving forward. Ashley?
Brian and Karen, today is Terence Crutcher's daughter's birthday. Last year on this day, Reverend Crutcher tells me his son Terence was worried about how they would celebrate. Little did he know the events of the following day would not only keep him from her birthday, but any more of his.
I was kind of waiting on him to come.
The words replay vividly in Reverend Joey Crutcher's mind.
My sister came over, I was on the piano, and she whispered to me and said, "Joe, Terence is dead. Terence is dead. He just got shot by the police."
He was at church when he found out.
I lost it.
He had no idea behind the flashing lights and police cruisers at 36th Street North in Lewis that night were the answers to the questions racing through his mind.
I wondered, I said, well, I wonder what was he doing for him to get shot by the police.
Terence's sister, Dr. Tiffany Crutcher, can't shake the images from the video.
That looks like a bad dude.
I still wake up in the middle of the night and I see a picture of my twin brother with his hands in the air.
Tulsa's chief of police showing it to them personally a few days later.
The video is very disturbing.
What I see on the video is my son with his hands up in the air, and he was actually doing what I've taught him.
The Reverend says he always told his son,
I said, raise your hands up and put your hands on the car. But that didn't work for Terence. It didn't work at all, but I know that's what he was doing.
Tulsa erupted.
Hands up! Don't shoot!
The outrage was widespread and split.
She is a human being that took another life and was put in a undoubtedly difficult situation.
Officer Betty Shelby identified as the one who pulled the trigger, leading to a trial.
I just felt like we were let down.
Shelby leaving the courthouse a free woman.
I just felt like when that verdict came out, it was another shot fired.
Dr. Crutcher facing a podium the next day.
Terence didn't have a gun. Terence did not attack her.
One she admittedly wanted to avoid, but couldn't.
I didn't want people to feel defeated because I know that hopelessness is the enemy of justice.
She says with or without the verdict they prayed for, there's still work to do.
Our goal is to bring his last phrase, his last words to life. And those words were, God will get the glory out of my life.
They're bringing those words to life tomorrow with a gala for the Terence Crutcher Foundation.
I believe it takes foundations like this bringing everybody together from all different walks of life, saying enough is enough.
In her brother's name, they'll fund education for African American students and promote anti-violence and prayer initiatives.
We want it to be known. We want everybody to know that how much we love our son and just how great he was to us.
Now, in the past year, Officer Betty Shelby received an acquittal of her first-degree manslaughter charge and became a Rogers County Reserve deputy. I reached out to Tulsa Police and Betty Shelby's representatives. Neither had a comment. Ashley Holt, 2 Works for You.
Breaking